Hello, hello, hello everyone! Thunderous Wolf here! Welcome one, welcome all, to another stream. Zuvian Draku, Darv the Burb, any lurkers in the chat, welcome one, welcome all. I hope you all been having a pretty good day today. My day's been alright, all things considered. I say all things considered because it obviously hasn't been a perfect day today. The main thing being good old college work. I still have a little bit of it to do, actually. At the end of the stream here, just cleaning up like a PowerPoint presentation before I gotta submit it, because for some godforsaken reason, I have things that are due on tonight by 11:59 instead of Sunday. I don't know why, but that's just how things are, for the class for some reason. But yeah, I mean, excuse me. I'm rolling with it. We're getting through it, and all that. So yeah, that's like I said. It's been a good day, all things considered. Because there's been a little, yeah, you know. I think any amount of college work can like put down like a bit of like your day where it's like, oh man, I do have to do that, don't I? Because there were a couple points throughout today. I'm like, oh man, I gotta get that done, you know, but. But on the bright side, it makes the moments when you do actually get your work done and over with all the more satisfying. Even if it's all the more satisfying because it comes from a place of thank God I did what you want. Now get out of my now like to the assignment, like assignment I did you. Now get out of my face. I'm done with you. Kind of like that. Doomsday Pride, what's up, homies? Hey, Doomsday Pride, welcome on in. Good to see you, man. Hope your day's been going pretty good. I was just talking about my day today, how it's been and everything. Like I said, it's been good, all things considered. Primarily just like college work that's been kinda there, being like, hey, you still gotta finish me throughout today. You know that kind of thing. But yeah, I mean today's been like pretty good, all things considered. Oh yeah, my day's going good. Hey, awesome, hell yeah, good stuff. So yeah, today I'm thinking it'll be a nice relaxing stream to end the streams, or to end this week, I should say. End this week of streams, playing some more Galactic Conquest, but specifically Battlefront 1 Galactic Conquest. Reason being is because we've played a bit of like Battlefront 2 Galactic Conquest already, and I've actually been replaying a lot of Battlefield. I wish I was replaying some Battlefield 1, I'll tell you that much, because Battlefield 1 is a really darn good game. But as I was saying, the Battlefront 1, I've been replaying a little bit of that as of late. So yeah, that's the plan. Howdy Dooms and Darp, yeah, welcome one, welcome all. So yeah, today it's gonna just be a chill, relaxed kind of stream, or at least that's my aim for it anyway. And yeah, let us go conquer the galaxy and chill. That'll be the plan for today. So I am thinking, depending on if we have time to do 2 Galactic Conquests, we will. I'm thinking what the plan is for today, we'll do the Clone Wars Galactic Conquest campaign as the Republic, and then if we have time to do so, we'll do Dark Side Rising, where we play as the Empire, but if not, we'll do Clone Wars, the Clone Wars Galactic Conquest campaign, and then probably from that point on, we'll just do some instant action stuff to fill out the time. Depends on how well this conquering of the galaxy will go. We'll see. So, Clone Wars Republic. Fun facts: the Clone Wars slash the clones. Like the clones are my favorite. Is my favorite faction of all the Star Wars like different factions. So like between your Resistance and First Order from the sequel, your Empire and Rebels, you know, from the original trilogy, and then clones slash the droids slash CIS from the prequel trilogy. My personal favorite is the clones. Watch those wrist rockets. Oh wait, today's Saturday. I just realized. You know what's funny, Zuvian? I had those moments today as well, but I for some reason was thinking today was Sunday. For one reason or another. And it was really weird too, because it wasn't like I had the mindset of, oh shit, I don't need to stream today because it's Sunday. Like I somehow recognized that today was a streaming day for me, but I also thought at the same time it was Sunday. So it was really weird. I don't know what part of me forgot that today was Sunday, but that part was there. so I don't know. I'm right there with you. I had a little bit of like, oh, wait a minute, today is Saturday, right? Yeah, so but it kind of worked backwards because normally when you have oh wait, I just realized today is X day, you usually think of the previous day. So like under normal circumstances, one would think like, oh shit, today's Saturday. I thought it was Friday or something. But no, for my case, for one reason or another, I thought today was Sunday. Which actually I'm like, oh shit, yay! I get one more day of freedom before I have to. Well, one more day after today. I get 1.5 days, if you want to count the rest of today, of more freedom before the grind continues. Before we got to go back to it. I kept thinking it was Sunday too. Oh shit, really? Okay, we're in the same boat then. Got ya. Yeah, I'm like, eh. But yeah, so yeah, like that was a positive from today. Like I said, 1.5 more days if we're counting the rest of today of freedom before the grind continues and all that. At least on the bright side, though. At least on the bright side, I only oh yeah, hold on, wait. There we go. Where's the cute Fulf on screen? There we go. I am not cute, though. That is not a response of me being cute. That is a response of me completely forgetting to phase into existence to begin with, because, as we all know, it is false. The statement that I am cute is false. It is false information. Shit, though, real talk, I did completely forget. My bad. I was gonna exist in the void today. That's how things were looking for a minute there. But yeah, okay. So now that everything is actually in order, I think I was on the mindset of, from Thursday's stream being Burnout Revenge, I could do the scene transition from my laptop screen to the TV screen here. I for some reason was thinking, because when I do that, I don't need to manually enable the like my PNG here to be visible. So that's probably the mindset that I was under. I'm like, oh wait a minute, fuck yeah, I do need to phase into existence. I do need to exist today for that. But yeah. Alrighty, so the first plan of attack. So as you can see here, it's not like the Rising from the Ashes kind of Galactic Conquest that we did when we did, what was it, the Rebel Galactic Conquest campaign, I think it was, is the first one that I chose, where like most of the planets here were captured. As you can see here, we've already got Yavin 4 and Tatooine, and then Naboo and Kashyyyk here start off as neutral, so we don't even need to do a second battle. We just need to do the first battle in this case, where it's like more close quarters, more CQC, kind of whatchamacallit, or yeah, I don't know, maybe for Kashyyyk it's like the longer one, I don't know. Regardless of the order in which we only need to do one for Naboo and Kashyyyk, assuming that we actually like win those battles, I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, so that is our plan for today. So I'm thinking we should go for Kashyyyk first, because the planetary bonus of reinforcements is an absolute clutch. Like having the reinforcements, the garrison bonus there is pretty strong. You know what, though? Then again, here's where that strategy element comes into play. I kind of want to at least have Bespin contested, because the planetary bonus of the vehicle sabotage is really important, because there are a couple of instances, especially on like Geonosis, for instance. Geonosis is pretty vehicle heavy. So, or well, I don't know. For those of you who haven't played Battlefront 1, this version, Geonosis, trying to win at Geonosis as the clones can be really difficult. So I think for that one, I'm going to use the reinforcements bonus, because that one, I'm not going to fuck around. Like that one, I am actually going to lock in and sweat my ass off to win. Because Geonosis can actually be really freaking difficult to get as the clones here. But in the meantime, though, since we can't even access Geonosis until like we take over all the other planets here, until then, I'm thinking what we'll actually do, because I originally said I was planning to go for Kashyyyk first. I think what we'll actually do is we'll knock out Bespin first, at least have that controlled, and then probably go to Kashyyyk, and then bounce around some of the planets. Because Renvar's bonus of orbital sensors, essentially like jamming our mini-maps and such, that's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things, because we'll still be able to go pew-pew, we'll still be able to actually shoot the enemy and make them go bleh. We'll actually be able to error 404 them still, regardless if we have our radar working or not. So yeah, you know what? Bespin, that's what we'll do first. And this one will go the elite training. Troops receive advanced training and become more accurate. So which one are they going to go for? Seemed like they went really interesting. Okay, and another interesting thing, the patch, the console version patch hasn't quite gone through yet because that is still the old loading sound for this game. So interesting. I wonder when that certification is going to go through then. Because for those of you who weren't here when I talked about it, however many streams ago it was, when I was doing Battlefront 2 Galactic Conquest, I talked about how the first major patch of this game from Aspire is going to be going through, or has already gone through on PC, and Aspire Joe said that the patch would be going through the verification process for consoles. So, oh, come on now. Man, I will say one thing. Playing as the clones can be a little bit difficult because the droidicas and their shields can be some bullshit. I'll tell you that much. Oh, wait, hold on. Hang on. Oh, I thought, okay. Here, and then you know what I'm gonna do, actually? Do that, okay. Come on now. Like, any of the other units in this game are completely fair to fight, but the other units are like, or the droidicas, rather. Especially when, like, the aim assist there, like how it kept me focused on that super battle droid instead of the droidica there. Because you essentially have to, like, fight through a droidica's shield in order to do that, but the problem is the droidica's shields has a lot of health here. So it's like, what do we do? Oh. Just peek around the corner, get those grenades in while we can. Peek, 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 peek. By the way, how does the audio sound? Is the audio balancing, ow. Is the audio balancing good, or do I need to make any adjustments? We good? Oh, Droidica shield down, get it, get it, get it. There we go. Got him. Called cute 107 times. It doesn't matter how many times you say it, guys. I am not cute. You will never get me to say it. You will never get me to spread false information about myself. Oh! Doesn't sound bad for me? Okay, cool. Guess it's time to save up. Uh-oh, Zuvian's taking that as a challenge. Zuvian's like, ask and you shall receive. No, what's the one Scooby-Doo Shaggy meme? Are you challenging me? That's Zuvian right now. Oh God. Gonna be hard for me though, I'm a chronic channel point spender. Right, yeah, like how are you gonna get your cursed TTSs in while also saving at the same time? Decisions. Okay, here, I'm gonna... Oh, that turret's already been knocked out. Okay. I guess we'll make use of this rocket launcher however we can? I guess? Most I've ever had in a stream is about 200K. Honestly, though, I feel that because on Whiskey's stream, the most that I've ever had was 100K at one point a while back. But I made the mistake of going all in on a Gamba. And I lost everything at that point. But that was also because as mods, we kept refunding ourselves. Rigged! Rigged Gambas! Rigged system! You know, honestly, it might be worth it to just keep on spawning with the rocket launcher here to power through their shields and everything. The streamer never noticed. Mataboos! The hell did I just die to there? Wait. Here, we're just gonna chuck some grenades here. Oh. Still in my I'm still in my Gamba on little, too little, and I have a bunch. Yeah, that's what I've been doing as well, like gambaing like little by little and just naturally letting like the points accumulate from there. Because like if I lose a Gamba and I don't Gamba too much, you know, then it's no big deal. Like I said, I've learned my lesson ever since I went all in on the one Gamba and I lost everything. Yeah, like real talk, only Gamba what you can afford to lose. Like go into every Gamba assuming that you're gonna lose it. Because yeah, like the highest that I would ever probably spend on a Gamba would be 1,000. That would be mine. Never bet more than, yeah, exactly, Darv. Yeah, 1,000 is probably as high as I'm like willing to go at this point. Teammate, you fucked up my throw. Look at you, you're fucking dead. That's what you get for fucking up my throw, buddy. Look at me playing Pika. No! Was playing peekaboo with him, with the Droideka. Typically, I don't. Oh, over 1,000. Darv and I share a brain. I usually go believer with 500. If I lose, it's not a big loss. If I win, it's a big payout. Man, you know what? Whenever Whiskey would go, would play like the card game or whatever it was during like the Rockstar Simulator, whatever that game was, I would like throughout that stream, I would bet like 100 or 200 cheddar for believer. So that way, yeah, if I lost, then it wouldn't be too much of a loss. But like if Whiskey did win, then it would be a big payout just because of the big like doubter to believer ratio and everything. Like that was my plan as well. Oop. Get some concussion grenades down there. Dear God, this is like the equivalent of like Nuketown from Call of Duty. This specific hallway right here. Uh-oh. Ow. Damn, I got blown. SMH. I mean, I normally like getting blown, but not in that way. Sorry. But yeah. Man, I'll tell you what though, like the true Nuketown equivalent on this map is the one map on Yavin 4. Like the close quarter CQC infantry kind of map. Same. A great minds think alike. 93 to 70, so 92 to 76. Okay, we're doing good so far. Let's not get too complacent though. Oh, get him before the shield, before the fuck. Back. But the chat gets a lot from Whiskey playing V for Rika. Man, you know what? It's been a minute since Whiskey's played V for Rika on stream, trying to beat JT score. Yeah, JT is still the king of V for Rika in that regard, I think, right? Yeah, you know what though? It is fair. It is fair that Whiskey hasn't played V for Rika in a while. Because I know there was like the one rumor that was being spread around that like Whiskey commissioned the game and he never like paid anyone. Which, to my understanding, it was just like a free thing that Leroy did on his own. Like he didn't ask to be paid. He wasn't commissioned or anything. So yeah, I can understand why he would want to steer clear from the game. Because if it would bring back the memories of like that rumor being spread around and everything, I think that's why it's been a minute. I tell you what, ... if I beat JT's score, okay, what you got? If I beat JT's score, $72 to 55, so we're still doing good so far. Or beat the difficult game about climbing, got ya. Ah, got that Droideka. Whiskey's not the only one. Oh. Ah. Not the only one with a crown. Oh, are you gonna add a crown to your Sona Doomsday if you manage to beat either of those? Nice. I mean, assuming that is what you're planning. I might have jumped the gun there for what you're planning. I don't know. Ow. Cult. Hee. Like I said. Oop. Hang on. Ooh, 51. Okay, yeah, we got this. We got this. Let's wrap it up, boys. We got this. Ow. Like I said, nothing but a duet between dingoes. Ayy. Shoot, yeah, we got this. Hold on. Hurry, hurry. Walk, walk, walk. Man, one thing I do have to admit, of like a big quality of life thing from Battlefront 1 to 2 is the addition of sprint. I will forever appreciate how sprint got added to Battlefront 2 here. Or I guess not here, we're playing Battlefront 1, but you know what I mean, right?
Battlefront secured.
All right. Speaking of dingoes, how did you like my art of me and whiskey? Dude, that art was fucking awesome. Like I said, that would I think I said like whoa in the oh no okay, sorry, my train of thought completely derailed there. Like I said in the Discord, that art is so freaking cool, man. Big stretch. Yeah, dude, seriously, like all the attention that you got from it, from like Whiskey shouting it out on the stream, fully deserved, man. That thing is awesome. If you get if anyone else in the chat here hasn't seen it, you should totally like hop on over on the Discord and like scroll up on the art, however farther it was, if you haven't seen it yourself yet. It's really freaking good. Hell yeah, man. Yeah. Okay, so we got Bespin. So I'm thinking let's do Bespin Cloud City next. I'm thinking, and then Kashyyyk. Yeah, so Bespin, Kashyyyk, probably Naboo next after that, because yeah, like orbital sensors, like I don't particularly mind. Well, you know what? I say that, but I don't know. This might be the play to have every planet contested first, so that way the CIS here can't use a bonus to begin with. I don't know. That might actually be the play. I found a new TTS. Uh-oh. Oh no. You know what? Yeah, let's do Renvar. So Renvar Harbor. Let's do elite training.
Elite training.
Found the new TTS? Oh no. It's loud? Uh-oh. Like, how loud are we talking? Are we talking like your first cursed TTS? What? Not as bad as the other one I did, though? Okay. I was gonna say, like, wait, if it's gonna be that loud, then I don't know. Uh-oh. Damn, it's cold as shit in here. Look at this. Uh-oh. You know what? No, actually, it's a good thing that you're spending your channel points on that cursed TTS. I'm willing to put up whatever cursed TTS you have if it means that you do not get to spread misinformation. I'm willing to put up with it. That's a tank. Oh, we're in a bad spot in this chokehold, guys. That's a tank. Shield her down. Get him. Get him, get him. Yes, got the droid to cut before he popped a shield. Fuck yeah. There we go. Hey, you know what? We got the singular enemy unit that we were going after. See, so good start here, 231 to 218, not too shabby. So on the list of things to talk about for today's stream, the one thing that immediately popped into my mind, and it's interesting too, because sometimes, because sometimes it's like one of those topics that that sways in intensity for me, because like some day, I mean, obviously I still care about the topic as a whole. But some days I'll feel very intense about it, and then other days it'll be kind of like a more on the back of my mind, like it's something that I still hold important to my heart, but like I'm not on an active, like I don't have that like adrenaline shot to like actively do whatchamacallit, but a video game preservation. I'll be back. Sounds good, Doomsday. See you later, man. I'll be back from Terminator. But yeah, on the topic of video game preservation, it's one of those things where like not even like a particular event happened today in order for me to immediately like think about it. But it's just one of those things that like in this day and age, like video game preservation is still like really important, if not more important, especially because of companies like trying to get us to like more so rent like stuff or like pay a subscription to like what we have and not like actually own the freaking thing. Like own the thing that we paid our money for and everything. And it reminds me, you know, of the days where you would just go to like GameStop or something, back when like GameStop was still like a respected like seller of games, and like that's where you would actually go to buy your things and everything. At least here in the U.S., I'm not sure what a GameStop equivalent would be in other places, but you would go to a game store, regardless of like the name of it. You'd go to like a brick and mortar game store, and you would, you know, pick your thing out, like pick however many things out that you would get from the shelves, and you know, you would be excitedly reading the back cover on your way home and all that, like reading the instruction manual and all this and that, just eagerly waiting to be able to play the game as soon as you got back and everything. And it's that kind of feeling is one that I miss. And I, you know, obviously I do need to concede that the convenience of digitally quote unquote owning your stuff is pretty neat, especially with someone like me who's in the position of being a college student, where I go back and forth between like wherever I'm staying for the semester, be it like my apartment and like in this case for this semester, or like the dorm or wherever, and then going back home, you know, so having everything, being able to just boot up everything from my PlayStation instead of like needing to haul all of like my physical stuff to and from like places. You know, I do recognize the value in that, but I do also recognize how like dangerous it is to rely exclusively on quote unquote owning your stuff digitally, just because there are instances where you know, like physical ownership would allow you to still play like the game, or rather like a version of the game. Like it may not be the one with like all the latest up-to-date patches and everything, but it would still let you play like the 1.0 experience for things. But you know, then there's other instances like an online only game, for instance, that like once the servers get taken down, like the game is dead. You know, like there's no way to be able to access it, especially when like there's like the stupid like always online DRM, even for single player titles or like single player components of the game, which is just incredibly dumb to me. I don't get why the single player stuff needs to have like always online. I don't get that. It is incredibly dumb to me. So like a couple examples here, like Gran Turismo 7, for instance, I believe always has an always online DRM requirement, where you need to be connected online in order to even access the single player. Of course, though, that was also the way with like Gran Turismo Sport, I think it was. But thankfully, the developers did work out a patch to where you could play the game offline. It's just, you know, you still can't access a lot of like what Gran Turismo Sport was about, because GT Sport was like a primarily online like game, had a primarily an online focus to it. But then to use an example where the game is already dead, and it's just a matter of like hoping that the game can be brought back in some way, like relying on others to hopefully carry out the task. Ace Combat Infinity. That is the main game that I said in my video game preservation video on my YouTube upload, that is the game that I wished, or that I wished in that video, and I still wish today. That is the game that I would absolutely bring back in a heartbeat if I was given the chance to do so. If I could magically bring back one game, no matter what, like if I was given all of the tools and like money necessary and knowledge and whatever, Infinity would be my choice. So for anyone unaware, Ace Combat Infinity is part of my favorite video game franchise of all time, that being Ace Combat. It's an arcade flight action game, and it was Ace Combat's first ever attempt at a free-to-play model, because free-to-play titles experienced like a big boom in the early 2010s. And Bandai Namco essentially said to Project Aces, hey, let's cash in on this market. We need you to develop a free-to-play title. For Ace Combat. So Ace Combat Infinity was released in 2014, I think it was 2013, 2014. I would need to double check just to be sure. But yeah, like 2013, 2014, somewhere around there. And it shut down in March of 2018. So it was only around for like 4 or 5 years or so, which is crazy to think about, because other like live service games like For Honor, for example, Ubisoft's For Honor, which is a game that I frequently like go back to every now and then whenever I'm back at home, because it's on my Xbox and not the PlayStation. To be fair though, I play For Honor exclusively PvE. I don't play any PvP aspects of For Honor, just because of how sweaty and toxic things can get over there, with all the metas and the combos that you need to know and everything and all that. And whenever I hop onto For Honor, I'm just looking for a casual experience at the end of the day. I'm not looking for a competitive, sweaty kind of like atmosphere. Obviously that's there if you want to indulge in it, but just PvE stuff for Honor is what I'm looking for. We did get a little sidetracked there, didn't we? So Ace Combat Infinity launched, and at first it was criticized for being not even a pay-to-win title, but a pay-to-play title. And the reason for that is because Ace Combat Infinity unfortunately followed the trend of like the energy bar / fuel system kind of trend, or in Ace Combat Infinity it was called the fuel system, but it followed the energy bar trend, where you could only play a certain, oh, thank you, teammate. You could only play a certain amount of like matches or rounds or whatever at any given moment. Oh, thank you again, teammate. Or, oh, I guess that was for you. Okay, my bad. I didn't mean to steal it. You good, teammate? You're going around in circles for a minute. But as I was saying, the whatchamacallit. Oh wait, are you playing online? I'm not playing online right now. No, if I'm not getting any. Why is the stream lagging a little bit, or? No, because like the teammate throwing down ammo, that's just part of the AI programming for the offline part. I don't know why my bot was, or why not my bot, but why the bot I should say was just going in circles there. But no, this is offline single player. But back to Infinity. The reason why it was criticized as pay to play at the start was because it followed that the mobile game like energy bar trend, where you could play up to 3 matches before you would need to enter like a cooldown period, and have your fuel like recharge before you could dive into the next one. And I forget the rate in which like your fuel recharged, but I want to say it was like 1 recharge every 4 hours or something ridiculous like that. So you could essentially play a total of 3 rounds only if you wanted to exclusively rely on like your active like fuel slots. There were like reserve fuel. There were reserve fuels that you could get for the game as well if you like paid for them initially, and Infinity came under a lot of fire for that, because again it was deemed as pay to play. Like you couldn't even play the game, let alone win, unless you shelled out a shit ton of money. So Infinity caught a lot of flack for that. Thankfully, though, the devs did respond by adding a ton of more challenges that you can do in the game. So, like, shooting down a number of enemies, destroying a number of ground targets, like, performing certain actions, like saving a teammate from getting shot down, like getting, like, a savior bonus or whatever it was. Like providing like a decoy bonus where you were targeted by like an enemy fighter, or like an anti-air like defense system, and like a teammate shot them down or destroyed them for you, all of that. And that, like, once that change was made, then Infinity became a lot more playable, because you could stack up like as many reserve fuel like slots as you wanted to and everything. So it was that on top of like your 3 freebies essentially for the day. As well, and all that. And the thing with like the thing that like the the strongest thing that Infinity did was progression. Infinity, there were so many things that you could like research and level up and fly and everything, because you had like a bunch of like your standard aircraft that you could fly. You had aces, like both ally and enemy aces from the other games that you could fly as well, and that counted as their own individual aircraft to fly and everything. And it was basically like a mishmash of all of the best titles of like the Ace Combat series at that point, because you had returning aces and like ally units, for instance, from Ace Combat 4, Ace Combat 5, Ace Combat 0. You even had like squadrons making appearances from like some of the lesser known Ace Combat games as well, like Ace Combat 3D Cross Rumble, otherwise known as Assault Horizon Legacy here. Like it's either, I want to say Assault Horizon Legacy is the international title just as a whole, like not even exclusive to the US. I'm pretty sure it's Assault Horizon Legacy just internationally, but it's known as 3D Cross Rumble in Japan. Little naming differences of Ace Combat there for you. A little trivia, similar to how like in Ace Combat 4, for instance, Ace Combat 4, it's called Shattered Skies, the subtitle everywhere, but in Europe, it's called Distant Thunder, the subtitle for the game and everything. Little interesting like oddities of names and everything, and all that jazz. But essentially Ace Combat Infinity was like Ace Combat greatest hits, because not only were there a ton of aces that you could like rank up and fly and all that, there were also a ton of like the iconic Ace Combat super weapons that you could fight against, and like emergency sorties as well. So like the Igaion, which was like the heavy command cruiser from Ace Combat 6, the Solg from Ace Combat 5, Stonehenge from Ace Combat 4, and just a bunch of like other really cool stuff. Excalibur even came into effect during the latter half of Infinity's life cycle from Ace Combat 0, and all of that. Like, it was really, really freaking good. And I only got to play Infinity a handful of times because the PlayStation 3, Infinity was a PlayStation 3 exclusive. Oh, thank you, teammate. Ace Combat Infinity was a PS3 exclusive, and I would only ever get the chance to do it if I was in the mood for it, whenever I would go see my dad on the weekend as a kid. Which, again, to be clear, I still see my dad like nowadays too. Like he and I have a really good relationship. I don't want that to get misconstrued or anything. Oh, you used to see him on the weekend? What happened? No, we still see each other. Like we got a really good relationship going, thankfully. My dad, to be clear, my stepdad. Complications have happened, you know, in case you missed it, where I went into detail about that. But you know, it basically TLDR, I didn't get to play Infinity as much as I would have liked to, looking back on it, and now, like, in all fairness, like, I was younger back then, so I didn't really appreciate, like, you know, video game preservation, or like the concept of like wanting a game to come back later on afterward. Until it was too late, you know, until here I am now, like as an adult, able to understand the concept. But unless Infinity gets revived at some point later down the road, then, you know, I'm never going to be able to play Infinity again and all that. It's kind of sucks. And it's especially weird because Infinity was like seen as a pretty divisive title in the Ace Combat community. Like, some people liked it, some people didn't like it, and honestly, that's perfectly understandable because the series up to Infinity had pretty much been about the single player. Because from Air Combat, the very first, well, it was known as Air Combat internationally. It was called Ace Combat in Japan, the first ever Ace Combat title. But because I live in the country where calling an ambulance is not seen as a way to help someone out, but is seen as a threat to your financial well-being, aka the United States, I'm gonna refer to it as Air Combat. So from Air Combat all the way to, God, what would it have been? Ace Combat 0. Well, technically Ace Combat Advance as well, if you want to include spin-offs as well. But from Air Combat to Ace Combat Advance, again, if you want to include the spin-offs, only up to Ace Combat 0 if you're not including, like, spin-offs and whatnot. There wasn't even online multiplayer at that point. Ace Combat 6 Fires of Liberation I believe, is the first ever time that like online multiplayer was even introduced, and that was because of the advanced hardware of the Xbox 360. Which, fun fact, Ace Combat 6 is an Xbox 360 exclusive, and all that, which is really interesting too, because the Xbox 360 like didn't do all that well in Japan in terms of like sales wise and everything. And so because of that, Ace Combat 6 is seen as one of the lowest selling Ace Combat titles like to date. Like I think the only I'd have to double check. Like there's only one other game, I can't remember off the top of my head, that has Ace Combat 6 beat in terms of like the worst selling game. I believe it's like a spin-off title. I would need to double check the name of it. Like I'd need to hop on over to Wikipedia again to double check. But in terms of like lowest selling, like Ace Combat 6 is one of the worst selling games of that time because of the fact that it was on the Xbox 360, and again, the 360 didn't do so well in Japan, which leads to reduced sales and all of that. I'm not cute, Thunderous Wolf. How you doing today, Thunderous Wolf, buddy? Happy Saturday. Hey, happy Saturday to you, Elijah Drago. Good to see ya. Just doing some Star Wars Battlefront Conquest and chill here. I'm reminiscing on Ace Combat Infinity, the online-only game of Ace Combat that you unfortunately cannot play anymore, because it is, as of right now, dead, unfortunately. I'm back. Hey, welcome back, Doomsday. Good to have you back. So as I was saying, yeah, from Air Combat to Ace Combat Advanced, there wasn't even online multiplayer. Like the most that you would get would be split screen, like the versus mode, as the series, or as the games would call it. So then you would have like Assault Horizon, which expanded on the multiplayer concept, and honestly, the multiplayer is what saved Assault Horizon from being complete utter trash. Because like the single player offering for Assault Horizon, not very good. And you know, that's a whole separate rant for another day. But the TLDR for Assault Horizon is that Assault Horizon tried to cater to the Call of Duty crowd, and it was willing to sacrifice, the series was willing to sacrifice its identity in order to chase after the Call of Duty crowd. And it was a whole mess and a half from there. But ow. I think the hitbox is hitting the Droideka's shields, not the super battle droid that I'm targeting down there. Now. Good to see you too, buddy. Hey, yeah. Oh yeah. But you know, multiplayer had never really been the reason why people bought an Ace Combat game up until Ace Combat Infinity, where Infinity did include a single-player campaign. It included an 8-mission single-player campaign, where it was set in the real world. It was set in the real world, not Strange Real. It was like you played in the campaign. You played as a private military company, Bone Arrows, who would eventually like go on to get drafted into like Task Force 118, I think it is. Basically like a collection of mercenary groups that the United Nations are hiring to fight off like a group that's like wanting to develop a new nation, and all that. It's a whole thing. I would need to revisit Infinity because again, I haven't played Infinity in forever. Like that's the one game where I don't really remember much of like the plot, just again because of how long it has been since I've been able to play it and whatnot. But again, so with Infinity coming along and being multiplayer focused instead of single player focused, that proved to be quite the change for the franchise. So, and that's why Infinity was as divisive as it was and everything. But the thing is, I would argue that Infinity did the multiplayer right. Because the main method of play for Infinity's multiplayer was co-op. Like later on, they would include PvP, like team deathmatch style stuff. But in terms of what the core offering of Infinity's multiplayer was about, the core offering was the PvE type of stuff, where it would be you and like your 3 other pilots in a squadron, and then you would be technically facing off, quote unquote, against 4 other pilots in their squadron, competing to see who got the highest score in the round as well. You both were ultimately aiming for the same thing, but to fit with the PMC theme from like the campaign, whoever got like the most score at the end of a round would get like a bonus to their overall performance. So like bonus credits, bonus like research levels for your aircraft and everything. So there was still, oh, hi buddy. There was still like a competitive side to the multiplayer, but it wasn't PvP competitive. Like, or at least like the main offering of the campaign, I should say, wasn't PvP like focused and all that. But again, just because of the sheer amount of content that Infinity provided, with all of the aircraft that you could fly, all of the weapons and aircraft that you could like level up and everything, again, including the Aces, which had their own aircraft to fly, research, and level up. So which just like increased the depth of the progression, all of the boss fights, and basically just the Ace Combat best hits vibe that Infinity gave at that moment. You know, I personally think that from my time playing, Infinity was really, really solid. Again, though, the servers got shut down on March 31st, I think it was. Like, excuse me, like 30th or 31st of 2018. So we are almost, God, what would it be? 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23. We are almost 6 years to the day. Because it's March 23rd right now. We are almost 6 years to the day that Infinity got shut down. If it is indeed like 31st. If it was 30th, then 5 days. But, you know, wait, did I do that right? 24, 20. Oh, I'm talking years. Yeah, almost. Yeah. I for some reason was about to say, wait a minute. No, that's not how you count the days. But no, I'm counting years. Okay. See, this is why I don't do math, because I fucking hate it. I nearly fucked up that simple, basic, fuck-ass equation. How am I gonna do a plus b times 3 to the yz divided by 2, parentheses, you know, comma 5? How am I gonna prove that a triangle is a fucking triangle if I can't even get addition of years right and days and whatnot? I've said my piece on the math. I'm not starting up again. Don't worry. But my anger for it is still there. You got a good point, buddy? Yeah, thank you. But yeah, my point is that I do want Infinity to come back at some point and everything. Because, fun fact, it's actually been Ace Combat Infinity that has made me want to see what it would take to revive the project. Because we technically have already emulated Ace Combat Infinity. We already technically have, like successfully emulated it, but the thing is, like the successfully emulated part is in heavy quotations because we've only ever gotten to the failed connection error message screen. Like we would get to the main menu and then we would get to the part where it basically says, hey, we can't find the servers, like we can't connect to it. We're gonna return you back to the main menu, like please try again, yada, yada, yada. But part of me also wants to like learn what goes into making like your own multiplayer server. And like how to trick PSN into trick PSN, trick Ace Combat Infinity, whatever trickery that we need to do. Basically, whatever systems we need to trick in order to get Infinity back up and running again. Part of me wants to know how to do that. The thing is, though, I don't have the time to do that. At least not right now. I don't, because I'm in like the last month and some change of my semester here, so I got to worry about like finals and whatnot. But also because I don't know. I'd be willing to put in the elbow grease to like learn whatever code we need to go into making a server, because I've put in the elbow grease to like learn how to code like games and such so far. But I do recognize that multiplayer servers are way more complex to build than like your own offline single player like small scale game, or mine I should say in this case. But you know, part of me wants to learn. Did someone say math? No problem. Gotta work on some discrete math assignments now. Oh, best of luck, man. Best of luck. I would not do good on that if I was mine. Or if that was me taking the discrete math, I would be struggling. Best of luck to you. Don't get him started. Hey, welcome on in, Lupin Gray. Good to see ya. We were just talking about a dead game, unfortunately. Ace Combat Infinity, the game that I said I would bring back in my Let's Talk About Game Preservation video. Hello. Let's see. Now I go back to my cave. My babe is talking. Sounds good, Darv. My old roommates did game dev too. Netcode seems hard. Yeah, I don't know, part of me wants to learn because I'm willing to make a special exception on how much I'm willing to let my ass get kicked by coding for the sake of my favorite franchise, like trying to bring back a game that I really want to see back. But at the same time, I don't know. Because it would be one thing if I needed to build my own private server to access the game myself. Like if I could be the sole populant of Ace Combat Infinity Online, because Ace Combat Infinity's online multiplayer had bots as well to fill in the gaps as well, I'm pretty sure. But I do think you needed like a minimum amount of players as well to start. So like you needed a minimum of, God, what was it, 4, I think it was? So it's not like I could go entirely on my own and all that. So if I were to try and build a server, I would need to, honestly, I would need to make sure that it could handle everyone. And I don't know if I would be willing to pay God knows however much I would need to pay extra in electric each month, let alone maintaining the stability of the servers and all that. I don't know. It's a task that part of me wants to take on, but another part of me is like, buddy, are you sure? so I don't know. But basically, the point of this whole discussion, this rant of mine, is I want Infinity brought back at some point. If Infinity ever does get fully revived at one point, then that will be a glorious day for the Ace Combat community, or at least it would be glorious for me, because again, Infinity was a pretty divisive game with its multiplayer focus being such a big deviation from the single player focus of the franchise up to that point. But yeah. Let's see. Shall I discuss nested quantifiers now? Quantify this, Joel Grab. Oh yeah, that's right. Hey Darv, Lupin, Doomsday, happy Saturday to you. Honestly, it would probably just go over our heads. I tapped out at intermediate calc. I tapped out at pre-calc. And by tapped out, I mean I got kicked in the gut and thrown out the window because that's your boy. That class was, well, no, it was one of the reasons, I should say, that I swapped from my comp sci major to the digital arts one. The pre-calc course that I got drop kicked out a freaking window of was a reason, but the other reason was genuinely because I realized that coding can be fun. I don't want to do it as my profession though. Like it's cool to like develop games and shit for it, but in terms of excuse me, in terms of doing it professionally, I don't know. It's just not for me, I don't think. Yeah, and I've said it before, but I'll say it again here. My parents are still reeling from the fact that I was originally going to be making anywhere from like 80 to 100 plus K a year, at least judging from what your average computer scientist, software engineer salary is to, will I even be able to make a salary to begin with as a digital arts major? Will I even be able to do that? I don't know. More at 11, and by that I mean more at 11 years from now. Well, we'll see where I am in life at 11 years from now. Oh, do you? Because I don't have that pop-up. Did you get like a pop-up of like ads are incoming in less than a minute, Lupin, or? Oh, there we go. Yep, okay. That's weird. Okay, were ads like actively running before then? Because I just now got the pop-up of ad break in progress. I once more did not get the, hey, ads are starting up in 1 minute like on my end. Twitch, what the hell, man? Here, let me check up on the chat. The warning for the start of the ad break ended right when you sent, oh, what the hell? Okay, so there was a bit of a delay then. There was like a 15, 20-second delay on my end then. Like 15 to 30, weird. Huh, I wonder why it did that. What the hell? Huh, me too, actually. Huh, interesting. Twitch, what the hell, man? Let's see. I actually used to enjoy math for the most part. How was enjoying math? Like, I guess actually, Lupin, what was like your turning point? I guess, like, because you said you used to enjoy math. what was your like moment where you were like, man, math ain't shit, math a bitch? Like what was your what was that defining moment like? Mine too, actually, or me too, actually. Like the add in progress notification came up right when you said, "Oh, okay, I see it now." Really? Huh? Oh, that is bizarre. What in the world? Trying to copy something from my math textbook tries to crash my browser. Peep-OG. Hey, the browser knows what's best for you. It said no math in the presence of Thunderous Wolf. It said no, not even in spirit will math be present at this stream. No, little do you know, Zuvian, that was actually me trying to save you because I don't want you to subject yourself to more torturous math. Little did you know that was actually me. Sorry. I still enjoy doing math. I just don't like being made to do math. Honestly, I love learning anything unless someone makes me do it, LOL. Oh my god, that is such a freaking mood. That is such a mood right there. Holy shit. No. Seriously. It's the same vibe of like you wanting to do the dishes on your own, but then as soon as you're told to do the dishes, you don't want to do them anymore. Honestly, preach it. Say it louder for those in the back. Honestly, that's something that I feel a spiritual connection with as well. And honestly, I think that's one of the reasons why that I don't like the education system, or at least like how it is and all that. Because on top of the fact that being told to do this and like being told not only to do something, but specifically how to do something, like even if there are good intentions at play of like structuring how to do an assignment or how to do a project or something, those like restrictions that are in place, like even if the restrictions aren't like anything bad, the fact that the restrictions like are there to begin with to not allow you to explore the topic at your own pace or at your own speed or through your own methods and whatnot, it's I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that either. Oh wow, and the scope is through the victory screen. Look at that. Honestly, I like that scope effect. That victory screen was actually much cooler than the default one. Oh, jacket and t-shirt off? You got it, Elijah.
We are victorious.
All right, time for us to hone in. While I continue my rant on why being told to do shit is bullshit. But I mean, in all seriousness though, it's one of those things where, again, it's like, you know, with the dishes, it's like, I'm gonna do these dishes on my own. I'm feeling particularly good today. Hey, can you do this for me? Well, now I don't want to do it anymore. It's like that. But you know, again, on top of the fact that you need to that you don't have any like freedom in what you want to do, like for an assignment in school, for instance. It like another big reason for it is because you're doing it more so for a grade than like actually learning something as well. That's the other big contributor, I would say, to the reason why I don't like being told to do things in school, because I know for a fact it's purely like just for the grade. Like you're more like, at least how it was for me, I was more so focused on the grade than like actually learning like something. If I happen to learn something along the way, then yay, good for me, people happy. But if I ended up if things ended up crashing and burning, it's like, well shit, I didn't learn anything, and I'm also getting shamed for getting an F instead of like a C or a B or an A or anything, or something like that. But yeah, honestly, I feel that like learning something on my own, or like choosing to learn something on my own, is much better because you have way more of an emotional investment and interest in learning something that way, rather than being told, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that, and all of this and that. It's, I don't know. So like I'm seriously right there with you though, Lupin. That I'm someone who like much rather prefers if I learn something on my own versus like being told, hey, you need to do this and all that. But again, I do think part of the reason why like at least in the context of an educational setting, it particularly sucks is because of the fact that you're more so doing it for a grade than like actually like learning something, like a lot of the time. If it happens to be a subject that like you're particularly interested in, then yeah, you're probably gonna learn a lot along the way, along with getting a good grade. But for like any weaker like subjects that you may not be as big of a fan of, you know, at that point, your teammate, get out of my way. At that point, you're more so just doing it like for the grades, so that way your parents don't yell at you, like you don't get punished, you know, so that way you don't like waste money in the context of like college, so you don't have to waste more, you don't have to waste more money retaking the class again. If we're talking about like in a college setting, and it's, yeah. I might know another alternative, 1 second, uh-oh. Lupin, you started another rant. Uh-oh. Well, teammate, quit blocking my freaking throw, god damn it. Oh, that was man, that's one thing about Battlefront 1 that I gotta recognize is the fact that there isn't really a good indication on whose grenade is an ally versus whose grenade is an enemy. And even then, if you happen to be within the blast radius of like an ally grenade, you don't die, but you still like get pushed around and everything. Oh, bullshit, Droidica, fuck you. Oopsie. Good buff, buddy. Hey, buff, well built and proud, hell yeah. Oh, I got one. Whatever the fuck that is. What? Guys, no. Guys. No. Hold on. No. Okay. So first it was numbers, then it was parentheses. Like first it was numbers, then it was parentheses, then it was letters. Which fuckwit decided to add arrows? Why is there an arrow? Why is that not a plus, a minus, a times, a multiplication, a division? Why is that a fucking arrow? Why are you telling me to go that way? Bro, no, I'm not gonna go that way. I don't know what the fuck going that way means. Why the fuck is there an arrow in our math problems now? What is this bullshit? Obviously, if you're gonna have an arrow directing me to the next problem that I have to do, but like, what? If you're going to put an arrow saying, hey, okay, once you solve this problem, now go to this problem, why the fuck is there an arrow in the math problem that you have to solve? It's not very discreet of the math to give you an arrow directing you where to go if that is indeed what you're supposed to do. Like, I don't know. Honestly, I'm quite proud of the fact, or I'm quite happy, I should say, of the fact that discrete math is giving you an arrow telling you where to go. Because fuck me, sideways and upside down while you're at it, I wouldn't know where to fucking go. Like if that were me, bro, I barely even know how to add years together. You think I'm gonna know what a freaking arrow means in math? You really think that I have the mental capacity, the mental brain power to do that? Yeah, I'm the very definition of a walking contradiction. I like aviation, and as you saw in the gameplay a little bit ago, I was in fact sniping on Kashyyyk there. Sniping and flying both require various degrees of mathematics to do. I like aviation. I love aviation rather. I like sniping. I'm not like the biggest fan of it in the world, obviously, but I like it enough to where I can do it in games like Battlefront 1 here that you see and everything. But like, I don't like math at the same time. I'm a walking contradiction to that. Bro, when am I gonna need to use a freaking arrow in aviation? Oh, pointing arrow, W ding point, that's the plane engine. W ding point, that's the vertical stabilizer. W ding point, that's the cockpit. He said cock. Like, fucking hell, dude. There's no fucking way. Who put, okay, so I need to travel back in time to first and foremost still physically punch the guy from, what was it, in like 800 year, whatever it was, for adding the letters in alphabet. Now I gotta figure out who to physically punch for adding arrows to the fucking, once again, people, mathematicians fucking it up for the rest of us. Once again, people. Oh my god, I hope whichever mathematician added arrows in the alphabet, I hope whoever did that shit knows what they were doing. You know what? If they got a laugh out of scarring humanity, then you know what? Honestly, respect to that, because indeed, some men just want to watch the world burn. Indeed. And there are a couple moments where I've wanted to watch this world fucking burn to the ground. By the way, undercover FBI agent, CIA agent watching, I'm kidding when I say that. I don't actually want the whole government to like collapse and burn and die and everything. I want us to maintain the current like world order and everything. I'm not actually like planning anything when I say that. Because if there's one thing you should know about how the Central Intelligence Agency or like the Federal Bureau of Investigation works here in the U.S., they do not fuck around when when things like that pop up. They will knock on your door like a hard copy of like what you said, or like they will roll out a whole ass like video cassette tape, and they'll be like they'll point to the TV and they'll be like, this you going hee hee ha ha, I wouldn't do anything ... unless this you, bro. Yeah, so yeah, but it's, oh my god. Damn, I really did just go off on another math rant, didn't I? Mathematics. Hold on, let me scroll up. I definitely missed something in the chat. Let's see. Damn, I really am rusty on math. Want me to blow your mind? Lupin, yeah, and I started the rant. Jaw stare. Translates to, for every real number x and y, if x is positive and y is negative, it implies that xy is negative. Says who? Says the fuck who? It implies that xy is negative, but what happens if the mathematician brilliant fuckwit is actually wrong? What if they do their own problem and they're like, well, golly gee, I made an oopsie whoopsie. I made a fucky wucky. I did a dummy dummy. I was incorrect at that problem. I was so wrong. I am terribly sorry. It implies that xy is negative, but that doesn't mean it has to be that way. Implies and has to be, implies and is, implies and the definition, implies and the correct answer are not one and the same, because through me speaking, I can imply that I am actually going off on like a bit here, and this is supposed to be hee hee ha ha funny, but actually, I'm legitimately upset that we as a society, here I go on my Joker moment again, have gotten to a point where we've decided to conduct the scientific method of fucking around and finding out with complex, needless bullshit, bullshit, on things like this, instead of, oh, I don't know, sticking with the freaking 3rd, 4th grade letter, like, math and all that. Why did I say letter math? Numbers and math and everything. Though, I will concede that basic algebra can actually be pretty nice. Like, if you have a problem where you're working in like a financial part of your company, for instance, and you have how many units of a particular item that you sold, and how much money you earned, but you don't know for one reason or another. Like maybe there was an error in the system, like an error for the network, like the network shut down or something, and how much you started out with isn't there. You could just do some basic algebra to figure out, okay, how many units did we need to have started off with in order for us to have sold this many like items in order to achieve this amount of profit. Like that kind of basic algebra, I will concede, that can actually be pretty helpful. So you know what, math? You get a +1 there. You get a +1 from good old Thunderous Fulf here. You actually achieved a small victory on this day. I have to bow my head. I have to do a tip of the hat to you. Good going. But all this other shit later down the line, what the fuck is this shit? What is this? And also, what do you mean for every real number, X and Y? Not the mathematicians becoming schizophrenic now. Really? Y'all are seeing fake numbers called or some shit? How about the number, you know, how about that? You know, where is air? You know, where is that number in the fucking like list of numbers? Does that come after 2? Does come after 113? What do you mean real numbers? Why are we going on a fake number bullshit now? Really? Saying that real numbers exist implies that there are fake imaginary numbers that mathematicians just invented off the top of their head one day, and they said, you know what? No, let's make this a basic part of math, or like the basic part of like higher complex math. Jesus fucking Christ! And we all thought that negative numbers, we all thought as kids that numbers below 0 weren't a thing. You're telling us that negative numbers, like that's not the end of it? That's not the end of it? You're telling us that imaginary numbers are a thing now? You're telling us that we can't even know what is real and what is not in mathematics? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, what? Come on. There's no fucking way. God fucking damn it, people. There's no fucking way. Oh my God. I am like, we have failed. We have failed if we let shit get this complex for the hell of it. We have failed. You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me? You mean to inform me? You mean to make an attempt to expand my knowledge, but in all actuality, you're just confusing me more. You mean to say that there is such a thing as real numbers versus fake numbers, and fake numbers have the exact same attention and like level of detail and everything as like actual numbers? Like really? Like why? Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? You mean to tell me that imaginary numbers can exist in some shit like geometry? What if the construction worker like imaginates, which we'll just say is like a number between 113 and 114. So whatever number in between, and yes, I know, oh, 113.5 is in between 114 and 113. Yes, I am aware, but that's the thing. 113.5, 113 and a half is a number that actually freaking exists. On the other hand, does not. Like, God, people. God. See, it is possible for an infinite to be bigger than another infinite. What do you mean? How? Well, you know what? So infinite just means infinite does not infinite. Okay, is infinite a number in and of itself? Or is infinite/infinity just a way of saying that no matter how large you go, the result is going to be the same? Because if it's the latter, if infinite/infinity is just a way of saying that like no matter how big you go, it'll just be the same like answer. You know, if you're saying that, then you know what, that makes sense because you're essentially saying that this set of possible numbers to the answer is like the range of numbers is larger than like this other set. But if you're saying that we have gone to some Daniel and then the cooler Daniel bullshit, if we're saying that there is such a thing as infinite and then infinite plus, what did you pay $8.99 per month to access infinite plus or some shit? Numbers have become a fucking subscription service now? Is that what you're telling me? In order to access infinite plus, I have to pay $9 a month to some dumbass like subscription service because, oh boy, capitalism America strikes again, whoopee. Like, what the fuck? Sets are wild. Oh, is that like a postulate or a law or something? Not that I know of, it's just math. The infinite hotel explanation. What explanation is that? The infinite hotel explanation? But like genuinely, I'm actually kind of curious about that now. Number 12. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you want. He says adding letters to the alphabet. Wait, did I say letters to the alphabet? Not number. Wait, what did I? Wait, did I flashbang myself in my own furious rage and I said adding letters to the alphabet? No, I think I meant it other way around. Alphabet to the letters. Wait a minute. What if I told you arrow signs isn't the worst of it? Uh-oh. This is the kind of stuff I need to figure out. P arrow R V negative S arrow T. Wait, what? Hang on. P arrow R. Is that a V? And then, is that a minus sign? What is that? Minus S. No, that's not a minus sign. There's like a little handle at the bottom there. I was about to say, if we've reached a point where we've gone to negative number or negative letters now, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind if I haven't already. T V U V. Boo or bool? Because I understand what a bool is. A bool is a true-false statement in coding. Boo, n plus yn equals zn, n is greater than 2. When the arrow, when like the arrow is that saying like x to the power of n? Is that what you mean? Imaginary numbers are actually a thing. They're used a lot in electricity. Wait, what? Why are... What? Wait, why are we using a... What? 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 I am... What? Why are we... What? Why are we using imaginary numbers in electricity? Do we want to freaking electrocute our... Do we want to electrocute the people living inside the houses? Is that what we're What? What the fuck? I'm gonna put my shirt back on because what the fuck? Imaginary numbers actually describe perfectly the behavior of alternate currents. Why don't we just use real numbers? Nah, wait, what? Yo, why don't we just use real numbers so we can actually know how, like, electric current can affect things? Because using imaginary numbers, that doesn't make any sense because there has to be a specific amount that something can like produce a specific level of energy. There has to be a range in which something can produce like either the highest amount of energy or the lowest amount of energy, and any estimates you should be able to just like any estimates of like how much energy something could take up or use and whatnot, you should be able to just use a real number for that. Why are we using imaginary numbers, like fake numbers, in electricity? Wait, what? I don't... What? No wonder this world is so difficult and like ball-bustingly bad to live in, because if we're so unsure of ourselves that we're using imaginary numbers instead of, oh, I don't know, sticking with the real thing. Like, what? How? I don't think... I don't... What? God damn it.
Cut off the enemy's reinforcements.
Darv the Burb is cute. That is indeed true. That right there is a factual statement. Darv is really cute. Quote ad. Numbers have become a fucking subscription service? All right, I'm back. I had to do something. What do I miss? You always say that. You missed him reading the part where I talked about infinity. I'll have to go back and clip this entire segment tomorrow. I said, oh, boo, exclamation point, not bool, lol. Okay. Thunder doesn't know about I. Thunder doesn't know about I. What's the square root of -4? I don't think that's a thing, right? Square roots of negative numbers don't exist, right?
Captured a command post.
2i? Wait, 2i? It is... Wait, what? Wait. How would that work? Wait, Zubian, are you saying that the square root of -4 is 2i? Wait. Isn't there a case where, like, there's a specific kind of number where there's not a square root for it? Or am I thinking of something else? I could have sworn there's like a specific number in which there's like no feasible way for there to be a square root for. Wait, what? What? Look it up? All right, bet. No, hold on. Bet. Hang on, no. I'm going to my calculator app. What the fuck? Hold on. Calculator. We're gonna flip this. The one time that I actually need the auto rotate on my phone to work so that we can access the more complex thing. Okay, so square root of... Oh god, how do you put in a negative number on my phone here. -2. Can't show undefined result. Well. My phone does not recognize the existence of imaginary numbers. My phone is calling out mathematics bullshit. My phone knows what's up. My phone knows what's up. Giga Chad's phone. That's how you do it. Yes! Oh, that just validated my whole fucking existence. Fuck yeah, phone. Good going. Good shit. Good shit. Can't show undefined result. It does not recognize the imaginary number as an actual result. Yes, I have been validated on this day. I am not going insane. It's the mathematicians who are going insane. Yes. Okay, hold on. I'll DM you a pic. All right. See, see, what's the square root of -4? It is 2i. I is the imaginary number. That's what imaginary numbers are. Yes, it is. Look it up. You might be thinking of irrational numbers. Regular calculators can't handle imaginary numbers, I think. Well, see, I don't think it's an issue of regular calculators being unable to handle imaginary numbers. I just think it's a fact. I just think it's a thing that the calculators know that imaginary numbers, because they are imaginary and not real, don't have any value in math. Or at least they shouldn't. We as a society, Joker moment again, Joker moment number 2 on this stream, we live in a society. We as a society have decided to give imaginary numbers some form of worth. But, I'm telling you, man, that my phone calculator don't lie. I have been validated on this day. I know what's up. That is incredibly pretentious and cocky of me to say, but no, I know what's up. Math can suck it. Regular calculators can't. Oh wait. Okay, hold on. I'll DM you a pic. I'll take a look at it after stream. Thunder. Imaginary numbers are bringing energy to your house right now. So you're telling. Wait, Darth. So you're telling me if I, as the curious, inquisitive, knowledge-seeking thunderous folk that I am, if I wish to know how much money I need to pay in order for me to have successfully paid off my electric for a month. So that way I don't go into debt and like my credit score doesn't tank and all of this and that. If I were to say, hey, can I see a copy of how much energy I used for a particular month? Can I see that, please? So am I going to see real numbers on my report? Or will I see a bunch of italicized lowercase i's on there? Do the electric companies, as soon as they see a request for someone to see how much energy they used up in a given month, do they go, oh God, oh shit, oh fuck, no, oh God, how do we show an imaginary number to a customer? Oh God, oh no, fuck, our whole operation's been busted. Oh God, oh shit, oh fuck. Like, do they just stand there and do they just am I gonna see a bunch of like lowercase italicized i's, or will I see real numbers? Because if I'm gonna see a bunch of lowercase i's, lowercased. Why did I say lowercased? As in it's like past tense. If I'm gonna see a bunch of lowercase i's on my report, then you know what? Then I'll believe you when I say, or when you say rather, that imaginary numbers are bringing electricity to my house. But no, there has to be some kind of like measuring unit that the electric company in question that is providing the energy to to the apartment here. There has to be some way that they are quantifying that, right? There has to be some set of numbers that say, oh, this much amount of wattage or whatever. I think it's wattage. I could be wrong there. Whatever measurement of like electricity is being brought to this person's apartment. So like there's no way that they look over and they just see 2,130 ith to like wattage to the house. I refuse to believe that. Well, they're probably just going to give you that energy in either watts or joules, so real numbers, but imaginary numbers describes the phase shifts in alternating currents. Don't numbers phase from one another all the time though? Like if you're adding something, if you add 2 plus 3, if you have the number 2 and then you add 3 to it, doesn't the real number 2 phase to the number 5? Real numbers already phase like between one another and everything. Like, why do we need imaginary numbers for that? I don't, like, what? What? See, y'all are talking to me. Y'all are talking to me defending the complexities of math. No, I'm out here. Again, this is gonna sound pretentious. I'm out here asking the real questions of why math is so complex. I'm out here asking, wait, why have we defaulted to such like amazing complexities? Like why did we have to stick with what people back in 800 and 1400s New England? Why do we have to stick with what they have to do? Bro, the reason why they made things so complex was for entertainment. You had fuck all to do in 800 and 1400, I'm pretty sure, right? I don't know. Like, why are we, like, what? Oh boy, now I need to explain alternating current, LOL. I mean, surely alternating current is just like various volumes of energy going up and down, like fluctuating as needed, right? Like I am currently, like my PlayStation 5 and my TV and like the light in my room here are all currently being powered, right? If I were to shut off the light that's in my room, the current would alternate to be a lower amount, right? So you would be subtracting current, which if you're going to assign that a numerical value would just be a subtraction problem, right? It would just be simple subtraction, right? You wouldn't need any imaginary numbers, right? Right? There's no need to do any complexities, right? I know nothing about electricity, but that actually kind of makes sense to me. Just gonna give you that. So imaginary numbers describes the phase shifts. What else could I bring up to make thunder rain? Because sadly, maths actually work that way. Nah, I call baloney. I call baloney on that. That's not how alternating currents work. I call baloney on that. Or you know what? Maybe that's how it works because we have all, or like enough people have collectively agreed that is how something should work. So that way voices like mine get drowned out, which I think is baloney. I think that there should be some kind of way, some kind of more simple way for us to do that. No, you know what, actually? I'm gonna put my tinfoil hat on here. What if we have still stuck with these complex ways of thinking? So that way things like power like companies, like full of staff who actually know what we all have collectively agreed as like the way to judge how power works. What if we are sticking with these old ways of thinking so that so that way power companies can still make money because the average citizen can't figure out how much power needs to be conducted to the Okay, no, I can't even. No. Okay. That was a genuine bit. No, I can't even finish that sentence. I can't even finish that conspiracy theory bit. That was dumb of me. Conspiracy theory, it's the insurance companies. No, I can't finish that bit without, no, I'm joking. In AC, the amount of energy of the electric current remains constant, but its polarity for if you want to use the proper term phase is constantly changing. So the amount of energy of the electric current remains so no matter how vast the electric current is, it carries the same amount of energy, is what you're saying? Am I reading that right? Okay, hold on. In AC, I'm reading AC as Ace Combat for some reason. In Ace Combat, the amount of energy, in AC, the amount of energy of the electrical current remains constant, but its polarity, or if you want to use the proper term phase, is constantly changing. Yeah, more or less. I'll try to show an explanation of a circuit, lol. Got ya. SMH, Darv, I play racing games. I know what a circuit is already. Okay. No, okay. Okay, I'll stop being goofy. Goofy off Thunder. I'll try to show you an explanation of a circuit. Got ya. So it's polarity. So the phase is constant. So like genuine question. Like I'm not even ranting anymore. Genuine question here. When you say the phase of like the polarity / phase of something, are you talking about like a literal phase, as in phase 1 waiting for like an electrical switch to be turned on, phase 2 the switch is like flipped on, provide energy / current to the application, and then phase 3 if power were to get ever like cut to it, like if you flipped the switch off or you disconnected a console or something, then like reduce the power and like stop providing power? Is like am I looking into that too much, or is that like genuine? Like I'm like, this isn't even meant to be like a ranting bit. Like I'm genuinely actually kind of curious now. Damn, I would have never guessed that that I would have gone on a second math rant, and now here I am genuinely curious about how things like electrical current works. I would have never guessed that would have been the theme of today's stream. But you know what? Here we are. Hey, yo, what did I walk in on? Welcome on in, Fuzon S. Welcome on in. You missed another big math rant. I'm getting upset as to why the fuck arrows are in mathematical problems, and now I'm debating with my chat about why figuring out electric current is so complex, and they're all out here defending the ways that we figure out electrical current and shit. Meanwhile, I'm out here asking the real questions of why is it so complex though? Why have we all collectively agreed that this is the way to do it? That's what you walked in on, Fuzon. Well, come on, man. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Hope your day's been good. My day has been eventful, let's just say. Yeah, it's been something. Hold on, wait. Okay, bracket, parenthesis, P, arrow to Q, upside down V? What is that, an upside down V? Is that an enlarged, like, caret pointy thing that's supposed to represent the power of numbers to things? Okay. So, bracket. Okay, so hold on. Okay, bracket, parenthesis, P, arrow, Q, caret, enlarged caret, I'm assuming. Q, arrow to R, parenthesis, bracket. Okay, then arrow, parenthesis, P, arrow, R, parenthesis. Okay, why do we have the three lines? Why do we have the, what do the three lines, what do the 3 lines mean? Bro, who brought the freaking hamburger from whenever, like, you need to expand a settings tab on, like, an app or, like, a web page? Who brought that into a mathematics problem? Who brought that? Why? Just why? Who did that? Who did that? 360, woo. Okay, so we got, okay. So, hamburger, bracket, parenthesis, whatever sign that is. It doesn't look like a negative sign because there's like the thing at the bottom. QVR, parenthesis, bracket, arrow, PVR, PQ, I'm gonna be honest, the TVT at the end there, the parenthesis TV parenthesis T kind of looks like an emoticon of some sort. That is me, actually. That is me with y'all trying to explain what the concepts of like math is and everything. That is me right there. Because bro, what the hell? Because ain't no way that math needs to be made. Hold on. That symbol is called a negation symbol. Interesting. Wait, okay. So if, ow, just got shot in the ass. So if that's the negation symbol, then does that mean that, like, any letter from the problem there is negated? As in, like, don't even consider this part of the problem because it's been, like, X'd out? Or, like... I'm having a headache now. God damn it. Today was kind of good, by the way. We've been having some heavy rain since last night. Yo, dude. Heavy rain, like a thunderstorm when you're trying to, like, sleep or, like, nap or whatever. That's a vibe. That is a mood right there. I am someone who loves it whenever there's, like, a heavy rainstorm or, like, a thunderstorm or whatever when I go to bed. Bro, easy good night's sleep. Absolutely. Easy good night's sleep. Sounds kind of cozy, not gonna lie. Yeah, I never noticed that. Hey, well, you're welcome. So basically P represents a statement like thunder is not cute, and negation, negation P, the accurate statement would be thunder is cute. I'm not cute, shush. Oi, you are not about to bring false information like that into a math problem. Oi, what are you doing? False information and math? What are you doing? You mad lad. What are you doing? So, okay, so if negation P is the accurate statement, then wait, so if P needs to be negated, then that means that the letter P is like not telling the truth or lying in the math problem. So you're telling me that on top of the fact that letters were added to math, on top of the fact that letters have been added to math, not the alphabet, I actually got it right this time, letters were added to math. So you're saying on top of that, on top of the fact that we apparently need to prove that shapes are shapes when we can just look at them, on top of the fact that arrows, like going this way or that way or whatever have been added, things in math problems can be liars? Is that what you're saying? Because if a lie needs to be negated, if P's lying ass needs to be negated, then that means that P is trying to fucking pull one over us. P is trying to fucking lie. Yo, jump P's ass. What the hell? How the fuck are math problems gonna lie to us? How are they gonna like what? What? There's no fucking way, dude. There's no fucking way. Okay, so you're telling me that on top, oh my god. So you're telling me that on top of the fact that math can get so needlessly complex when all we need is like 3rd, 4th, 5th grade math, parts of problems can lie to us? Is that what you're saying? There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Oh my god, there's no fucking way. Why have we gotten to this point? Why? How? Why have we gotten to this point and how? Thunderswell, you need to chill out, buddy. I'll chill out when math chills out. Ain't no way that math is gonna get this complex and I'm just gonna let it slide like that. I'm gonna give my 2 cents on this. My 2 cents may not be deemed as valuable as other people with takes that society aligns with, but I'm giving my 2 cents either way. My 2 cents may be valued as 1 cent because of busted ass mathematics, but they're still 2 cents to me. Or better yet, if parts of math can lie to us, why don't we just say that a penny is worth $10 now? How about we just collectively agree to that? Nah, all these prices that are inflating because rich fuckwits wanna stay rich. No, how about we as a society just collectively say that no, a penny is worth $10 now? How about we just do that instead? That ought to solve problems, right? Yeah, no, because passing something like that would be easy, right? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Jacket and t-shirt off, you know what? Yeah, You know what? Yeah, I do need to take this off because yeah, I do need to quite literally and figuratively cool off. Yeah, because I'm sweating up a storm from all this ranting. What is this? Man, comp sci sounds stupidly complicated. To be fair, the intro to computer science course that I took was pretty like stupidly complicated and all that. Holy shit! Hey, Fuzon S, yo, thank you for the subscription with Prime as well. What? Yo. Holy shit, I don't know. Holy shit, wait, did like a pop-up happen though? Oh, I don't know if an alert played. I might need to check my alerts. I think my alerts got busted there. I don't know if one played. Ah, fuck. I don't know if I have one set up for Prime specifically. I have everything else. I didn't account for Prime. If one didn't pop up. To be fair, I was paying attention to the game. Yo, Foo's on us though. Holy shit. Told you I would sub sooner or later. Yo, holy shit. And that is the 10th one. Because what it's like the first 10 you get the founder badge, right? Holy shit, you snagged the 10th and final one for the founders. Fuzon, holy shit. Good going, man. Yo, thank you so much for the sub. No way. See, first 10 primes I think are different. Oh, so so is the 10th one still up for grabs then? If primes are different? Oh, got ya. Damn, I missed it. First 10 primes I think are different. Got ya. Do you want me to bring astrophysics? See, you know what? I will say that if you're going to bring up mathematics, in relation to like aviation, or if you're going to bring it up for like aviation adjacent, so like if you're gonna bring up like astrophysics, so like the aerodynamics of like space or like aerodynamics of like space for a space shuttle, or just things in space as a whole, because I actually like the concept of space as well. That's another thing I don't know if I've ever said on stream before, but like going to like other planets and like exploring like stars and everything and all that, I actually really like that. So if you're gonna bring up math in relation to like space science and like space, all that, if you give me a reason to be invested in it, then you know what? Yeah, go on ahead and bring it up. What you got? I'm interested now. Let's see. Oh well, now don't worry, I'm just joking. LOL. Gift subs don't last until the users themselves subs anyway. So Darwin Dooms, you still have a chance. Oh, got ya. Relativity. Hey. Yo, still though, holy shit, Fuzon, thanks for the sub. Fuck yeah. Good to have you aboard, man. Droidicas are such baloney. Come here, boy. There we go, we depleted his shield, there we go. So technically the founder badge I don't actually have at the moment, but it's reserved. If I were able to sub myself, I would get it, but if not, then someone else could get it. Okay, so essentially until you sub yourself, you essentially have a temporary founder's badge is what I'm getting from that. Like since it was like gifted to you, it's temporary, and then it would be permanent if you were to like sub yourself. Got ya. And I'm pretty sure the streamers can remove founder badges. Really, can you? Oh shit. Interesting. Oh, like, why would I? Well, I don't know. Why would I do that though? Just to snag that away. Ah. Well, interesting. Good to know though. Good to know. Is that a Shorgy emote that I see? Ooh, back. Dude, this Droidica is camping the fucking command post. What are you doing, bro? Holy shit, your average Call of Duty player camping the freaking objective, like, jeez. Ay.
Get down.
Oh, the hitboxes for the Hellfire tank here. That's why I wasn't getting them. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know if they're... Let's see. Yee, Corky Cam. Hey! 71-16. Oh shit, we got this, bro. We got it. Let's see, I'll have mine if you become partner. Got ya, yeah. Yeah, hopefully at some point I'll make it to partner. I don't know, I mean, it's gonna be a hot minute if I even get to there in the first place, but yeah. Ah, we're dying. I'm dying. Help me. Hey, there we go. And this one is still safe. Okay, good, good, good. Good stuff. Oh, hang on. Let me see. Oh, teammates already got that turret. Okay. We'll just keep on laying down fire. Ah!
We've captured a command post.
We almost got this. Hey, there we go. Yeah, boy. Yo, we won the Clone Wars. All right, now it's time to murk all these fucking Jedi. Let's execute Order 66, boys. Dude, the Clone Wars era is so fucking cool, man. Like I said earlier at the start of the stream, the Clone Wars era is my personal favorite era, and the clones are my personal favorite faction. So fucking cool, dude. Alrighty, well, look at that. That was perfect timing if I've ever seen it. It is 7:55. We'll still wait out the full. We'll wait out the full 5 minutes. Before like the stream closes and everything. I'm not ending like early or anything, but we'll ride out these last couple of minutes and everything. And you know what? I'll keep the jacket and t-shirt off for this one. Okay. Big stretch. Don't tell Corgi Cam. I'm going to say it. Corgi Cam is so short. Small. Is Corgi Cam whiskey lore size short, or is Corgi Cam a little taller than that? Yo, holy shit though! Thank you again, Fuzon, for the sub with Prime. Hell yeah! See, me ranting about math actually got me reward. I don't know why I clapped there. Me ranting about math actually got me rewarded. I know what to do. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'll tone it down. I'll stop. No, I'm not about to make that. I'm not about to make that. God, what's the saying? Causation equal. God, what's the fucking saying? Something equals cause it. Whatever it is. Smaller than Cinder. Imagine whiskey, but angrier and shorter. Aw, small and cute. Aw, he's so small and cute. Little tiny boy, little tiny boy going. Meh, meh. Aw, that's really cute. Now that I think about it. Aw, no probs, Thun. Hell yeah, Wiki Kitty. Man, I did not have ranting about math on my March 23rd, 2024 bingo card today, but that was definitely something. I don't know. I still stand by what I said. Yo, when I tried to do square root of -2, my phone laptop. What's a phone laptop? My phone calculator said can't show undefined result. Yo, if no one's got me, I know my phone's calculator got me. Can I get an amen? I think I might have something to plan on that. Oh, what you got planned? To spin. Oh man, big stretch. Yeah. Yeah, so that was pretty, yeah. I don't know if we did I don't know if a whole lot of chilling happened because of the ranting that I went on there, but Wiki Kitty, oh, got ya. Nice. But it was definitely a stream nonetheless. Thunderous Wolf can't math. Honestly, yeah. Like anything beyond like basic multiplication or like division and like basic algebra or something. Yeah. Yeah, like if you want me to get a variable by itself, like if you want me to do 2a plus 5 equals like 17 or like whatever it would be, like I can do that. I can. God, how would you actually do a problem like that? 2a plus, say 2a plus 5, right? Because you want to get the variable by itself, so you would like, so 2a plus 5 equals something. You would subtract the 5 on the, like bring it to the other side, and then you would divide the 2 on both sides to get the a by itself, right? And then a equals whatever, right? Am I remembering my basic math right? Yeah? Hey, you know what? Okay, there we go. I saved myself a little bit. I know basic algebra still. Okay, hell yeah. If that is how you do it. Yo, okay. I'm gaming. I'm mathing. I know how to do some things. Yo, okay. I'm not entirely incompetent. Keyword on entirely. But yeah. Really want that emote of Corgi Cam so bad. Don't have money to pay a gift sub. Oh no. Got ya. Sorry to hear about that, man. Let's see. Yeah, okay, cool. Yay. I know how to I do math good. Yay. Well, okay, real quick, like genuine question. Did an alert play, Fuzon, when you subbed, or like did nothing show up at the top right? Because if nothing showed up at the top right, then I must be forgetting something in like Twitch or stream elements, like specifically for if like someone subs with Prime. We did. Oh, okay, good, okay. Reason why I'm asking is because I don't have my headphones on for my laptop because I'm playing, whenever I stream, as of right now, I'm streaming like through the TV audio, but I just have it down low enough so the microphone can't pick it up. So I was focused on the game and I couldn't see, like I couldn't hear from my headphones whether or not like an alert played for that. Okay, cool, okay. Okay, I was gonna say like, oh shit, if nothing showed up, I need to fix that. But okay, cool. Yay, you got the proper audio and visual stimuli for subbing. Hell yeah, okay, good stuff. Yo, seriously though, again, all seriousness, thank you. Yo, and holy shit, yeah, new sub goal. That hits our sub goal as well. Man, you know what? I do need to think of like a legitimate sub goal though, like outside of like the Twitch predetermined sets. Outside of like the Twitch predetermined, I was about to say the Pritch tweedetermined for some reason. I need to think of like what a good sub goal would be. I need to think about that. I know it was I know, what was it, Zuvian, you brought the idea of, like, doing, like, the gross sodas or whatever it was. I mean, that's definitely something on my radar, like, as a possibility, but I would need to get, like, a dedicated webcam for that, and I'm not quite ready to do a face reveal. I mean, I'm sure in due time I'll be ready for one, but just not right now. And I would want to show, like, me actually consuming the liquid so you guys know that I'm not bullshitting or, like, faking it or anything. Man, I don't know though. Yeah, that's something I'll have to think about for later, for future on. It did. Okay, cool. Loved it when it played the Ace Combat 3 music too. Physical layer. Yep. That's the formula for all of the gifted sub tiers. Yeah, like Ace Combat 3. Yeah, Ace Combat 3 with Nemo. When Nemo's part of the Yupio faction. Thank you for snoozing the ads, by the way. Whoever did that. Thank you. Yeah, I got like Gom 1, Mobius 1, all of like the aces from Ace Combat. That's the theme of like the gifted subs and the bits and the resubs and everything. Yeah. All right, well, cool. Good stuff. Burb did it. Hey, thank you, Darv. Thank you. Hell yeah. Well, with that all being said, Ace Nemo. Hell yeah. Man, okay, I won't spoil the plot of Ace Combat 3 for anyone who hasn't played it. Dude, the plot of Ace Combat 3 is wild. For like who you play as and everything. It's nuts. Anyway, in all seriousness though, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed my math rant. I still stand by everything that I say. And if you disagree that math's complexity should be reduced, then I guess all the more. No, I'm kidding. All the more power to. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, I have a YouTube. If you guys like the idea of video game reviews and essays, you can check those out over there. I also have a Twitter where I post updates to things like YouTube videos, updates to live streams, and things of that nature. I stream 3 times a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern. I do not have a schedule set up for next week, but I will let you all know what next week's schedule will be like on next Tuesday. Hopefully, I'll have an actual list of games that I want to play on there. But if not, we can always just do the play it by ear strat. We can always do that if we want to. And yeah, so thanks for the stream. Yeah, thank you for coming along, Zubian, and thank you everyone else for coming along as well. It's really awesome to have you guys all here. It's really nice. Yeah, like I said, to kick back, relax, go on a rant or two, and go on a rant with you guys and all that. Have a playful argument back and forth. No, Thunder, this is not how this works. No, this is how that works. I call bullshit. No, it's not how it works. This is how it works. Or if that is indeed how, or this isn't how this works. If that is indeed how it works, then it should change. No, or like playful arguments like that. See, good stream. Had a lot of fun today. I'm not cute. Stop it. I'm not cute. I'm not cute. Stop it. No. See, yep. Hey, hell yeah. Alrighty. You know what? Okay. So you know what? I kind of like the idea of what was like the mini copy pasta that we had going on when I was ranting about imaginary numbers. Thunder doesn't know I, or whatever it was. I kind of want that to be the raid message for today. Honestly. Thunder doesn't know I. The imaginary number. Like, real talk, I actually kind of like that idea. Thunder doesn't know I. All right, and WikiKitty is live. Wait, hold on. What is Whiskey playing? VTuber, Spoopy Saturday. What's he playing? Brand new Chilla's art game. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, the Chilla's art game. We don't have to worry about Garden of Banban. I think Whiskey might have gotten one gade from the one person who said that like the game was like fully out and whatnot. I closed out a Twitch on my phone. I did not mean to do that. Thunder doesn't know I. Alrighty. Well, let's see. Let us go raid the WikiKitty. Yeah, Thunder doesn't know I. I want that to be the raid message for today. I actually really like that. Thunder doesn't know I. Indeed, I don't know I, because it's imaginary and not real. If it was real, I would know it because I would be able to grasp the concept of its existence, not the concept of its lack of existence. Yeah. Thunder doesn't know I. Alrighty, well, once more, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for stopping by the stream. It really does mean a lot to the little baby man streamer me for you guys to be taking the time out of your day to hang out and chill with me. It really does mean a lot. And yeah, I will see you all on next Tuesday for whatever it is we'll be playing on that day and for the rest of that week. So yeah, don't copium in my chat. I'm not copiuming. What? How is it copium? How am I copiuming? How is acknowledging that working with imaginary numbers is more difficult than working with real numbers? How is that copium? Skill issue. Oi! I mean, you know what? Actually, I will admit that I do have a skill issue in math, but the reason for that skill issue is because of needlessly complex baloney like this. That's why. That's why I have the skill issue. I have an explanation as to why I have the skill issue there. Alrighty, we are about to raid Whiskey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and peace out, everyone. See you all next Tuesday.